welcome everyone watching. This is the first opening round of Tier 2. We'll probably be getting going in between 5 to 10 minutes once everyone is ready, and then we should be going on to the race. Right. Your pace should be setting the. He said he's going to set the thumbnail now while we're on air, so probably won't update, which is a bit annoying, but better than nothing. Looks like people are going to start readying up soon.
I think I need to say that they have to ready up.
Alright.
Yeah, it's overtime, so I'll do it.
Turn that on vibrate. Right.
Okay, we're readying up.
There we go. We are on. It is just the loading screen is the thumbnail at the moment. I'm sure once UP gets that sorted, we'll be going. Oh, it looks like we're going to be going now.
Yeah, only 1 or 2 people left to ready up, but it's already on this timer, so it's okay.
Okay. Oh, I do actually. I think I have seen Gooey race before, so we'll have to watch out for him as well.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Maverick does. Like I said, I'm in a league with him, but I've never seen him race, so I'm interested.
Hiya Rick, mate, how's it going? Right. The chat is open now, so I'll be able to keep track. My name is Josh, by the way. Josh Unknown in JVL. And I'm also here with Rado Shelm. I nearly said Shadow Realm then. So, this is our first commentary on the league, so
yeah.
Spare us some kind words.
Please.
We're not, we might not be Michelizzi and Chad, but we're other people that might do as good as a job. We don't know.
No, highly doubt it, but we'll see.
The thing is with this now is because it is the opening round of a new tier that we've just made, we have no clue how the start is going to be. It's really hard to judge what it's going to be like because
I mean, the
we don't
thing
know.
is after qualifying, we'll already have sort of like an idea of like who's going to be the front race for this race. But like for this like tier 2, anything can happen.
It's gonna. I don't know. It could be a decent start. It could be a very fast safety car, but
yeah,
it really depends.
Yeah, or it could just be a typical league race where there are 5 safety cars because of individual crashes.
Probably multiple virtual safety cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't stand them.
And then that's going to bring drive-throughs because of people ignoring the delta, and then it's just going to go absolute disaster.
Chab said it's going to be carnage. Mate, I wouldn't doubt you on that. But I don't know. We could get lucky. We don't know. Let's have a look. I got to remember now that I'm not just looking at the screen myself. And there is
people going out right now on the mediums. Interested to see
RTG Mate. Completely irrelevant, but I just smashed him with Wales against Romania on FIFA about half an hour ago. So his moral must be feeling pretty low. I expect to see him on the back 5 grid.
He's probably got a poster of you in front of you on top of his bed, so he has some motivation to get up in the morning and do his bed.
We only fucking. Oh, can I swear? I don't know. I probably shouldn't.
Don't get demonetized.
Yeah, because we're definitely making money off of this.
Okay.
We've got a few people on the outlap, so.
Is it Alf leading the way? Funky G.
There's 3 medium runners. Jimmy Hunt, which I have raced with around Bahrain in the past week, but I'm pretty sure he won it actually on a 5-lapper, but I'm not sure of his pace still.
Well, wondering if it's a strategic idea to go on the mediums, or they're actually just doing it to just warm up and not ruin any softs. I think Kuba might just about get a slipstream from Funky G2.
Right, for the first lap of the session, we'll have RTG going around now. pretty soon. Just heating his tyres, and we should see the first lap of this session. Still some people in the pits. Some people are probably waiting for the track evolution for it to clear out a bit, because a lot have gone out already, which is not ideal.
Train forming up on the far side of the track. Hoping people making a train for slipstream probably.
Right, RTG is now on his opening lap. It's going to be interesting to see whether the top, say, 3 or 5 are going to have varied times, or we're going to get lucky and it is going to be similar skill level.
I think it will be sort of like just big batches of similar skill levels here.
It's hard to tell, but I think there could be quite a few midfield battles where people are similar skill, but I think there are going to be a few that are probably going to run the show today, and I can't say for the back. So it's a first time for all of us here.
And Funky G's about to finish his lap. He's going to set 127, 6.3.
126.3. RTG will be coming around soon. Let's have a look if anyone is closer. We've got Yomir coming around the last corner on the softs. Yomir takes a second.
And Funky
it's quite
G
a margin though.
Yeah, big margin between everyone, to be fair.
Banter Brandon was third, bumped down to fourth, with Funky going into second with a 126.3. 90, so 800ths difference from pole to second at the moment. We've also got McDusty coming around. This is to set his first lap on a Red Bull. Colm just gets into the top 10. Probably provisional with the amount of people still waiting to pit. Jimmy Hunt, from what I've seen, I'd expect him to take into the top 10 at least. So Colm will have to come out and redo his lap.
It's short qualifying, remember, so it doesn't matter sort of like top 10 and stuff.
I'm just talking in general, just for position.
Oh yeah.
Friedolf the Thin jumps into fourth on his first lap.
Matej's got a huge lead right now.
The one thing I do know about him is he's definitely not using a Thrustmaster. Absolutely despises the things, as I learned the other day.
A non-Thrustmaster user.
Say again?
Non-Thrustmaster user, you said.
Yeah, he doesn't like him. We found that out in the chat the other day.
Absolute beast.
Jimmy Hunt, there's still quite a few people that are waiting to come out. We have Maverick on his outlap. What part of the track is he on? So he's just going into the second sector now. So he'll have a lot of time to go. RMA out on his lap. McDusty, waiting to get out of the way for someone decent. That Maverick will be coming around soon. We'll probably give him a watch, considering he hasn't got time yet. A lot of people come for the second since now.
He might be able to put a threat if he sets a time on the softs.
Jimmy Hunt still to set a time.
Maverick's about to go for his lap on.
Yep, just on him now. The carnage is absolutely carnage. Cheers, Houseman. Oh, Need for Speed has just joined.
Yeah,
nice to see him in time. He's got a decent amount to go out for a lap. Hopefully he doesn't invalidate and he can set a nice lap. Depending on how long it's going to take him to get around. Should be okay to set the time. If not, being at the back on the opening round of Tier 2 is probably not the worst thing.
And it might be better than pole in some instances.
Yeah.
Especially around somewhere like Bahrain where
The long straight to the first corner is brutal around Bahrain.
Yeah. At least it isn't no Monza T1.
I don't know. With Monza, I think it's easier to control. But
True.
with you could say the same with Monza with the second corner of the second part of the first corner is bad traction. But I think the left turn after turn 1 of Bahrain is brutal in a pack.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep an eye on Maverick now. See what he can do with his lap. We've
Just
currently got
about
RTG on pole. We're 125.3. The difference has not been changed since we have seen Funky and RTG set their laps.
Doesn't look like Maverick will be able to challenge that time either with this lap. No. 129.
Oof.
Can definitely go quicker. He went off slightly some corners, especially in the south of third
Is he
sector.
going at full speed here? Because he might be going for a second run on the same tyres on mediums.
Looks like he is. He's still.
Yeah, I think he might be.
I got invalidated. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
I think there's another Alpha going for their lap now. Need for speed. Well, no. Looks like Funky G's going to go for another lap, I think.
Yeah, I was going to keep an eye on them. The top 4 are on their outlap, so this could be the decider for pole, depending on how well they do.
On the third and final runs, no one goes invalid, then it will be.
RTG has just started his lap now, coming past the DRS straight.
Red Bull going slow.
We've got Funky just going into the second sector. A bit of rear spin there.
You said there's powerful sector 1, unless it's the game just messing up.
Right, let's just keep an eye on this.
The Aviternity goes second now.
Oh wow. Okay. From the looks of this, it doesn't look like Matty's going to be dethroned here. I think he's definitely going to be on pole.
Yeah. Just depends on the last runs, like you said.
Yeah, he could be picking up a trophy here. He didn't earlier against me, but that's fine. We'll see how Funky does. Is he just coming around now on his fast lap?
Funky G's almost done. He's indefinitely got a 410. He should be able to improve this lap. And he will with 310, so he lost 1.5 there in the last sector.
Yep. And he moves out the way for Banter Brandon. Let's give him a watch. Let's see how he's doing the Red Bull. We drive for Red Bull ourselves, so it'd be nice to see Red Bull do the same. There. A little bit. It's funny because I don't actually like Red Bull. I don't like Red Bull in real life, but I've been in Red Bull since Euro into JVL.
Oh yeah.
Right. Is there anyone else out on their laps now? So I think Rick is out on his lap now.
I think he is too. Yeah, we should see the delta now. 310 improvements. Looking at it, he might.
It was a bit wide there. Is that invalidated?
It's invalidated, yeah.
It's a terrible turn that for invalidations.
That's unfortunate because it could have been a provisional P3 if he didn't mess it up there.
I think Funky will be going out for a lap after this one. I'm pretty sure this is just his out. Is this his out lap? I think he must have been validated because it doesn't say out lap, but he's definitely not driving at race speed.
This is his in lap, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got all 3 heading into the pits at the top. Jimmy and the Jims have not set times.
Oh no.
So it's going to be the G's on the back line by the looks of it, unless they do get out.
Probably putting all their eggs in one basket for the last run.
Cuba, well got his outlap. Same with Epinephrine. Epinimi, sorry. I don't know what to call him Epinephrine pen though. Gui is just coming around the last corner. into the pits. John O'Meara on his outlap. So let's just look at the difference for a bit now. So into the 25s for the first two only, with Funky in third just outside of that bracket. So race pace could be very similar between the three of them. Rick Wilbur is 5 tenths off the top three, and that is just off the third, so to top one is quite a distance. So over a lap that could make quite the margin between the three at the front. But it does depend, because race pace and qualification pace is quite different. And it all depends on penalties as well. With turn 13, what we've seen already in qualifying from some drivers, people are going to have to be careful on that exit, because warnings do
just
stack.
shut on you so quickly. You'd expect it to just run a bit smooth.
Myself, when I raced Bahrain, I'd rather lose the short amount of time on the exit of that turn and slow it down rather than build up for the 3-second penalties.
Yeah.
Because they're a pain in the back, mate. Awful at the end of the race when you're in a battle and you know that your penalties are the things that are holding you back, when you can actually outrun the people ahead of you or behind you, which can be annoying. We've got Finn as well. Looks like he's out on his lap. Short shifting turn 4. This section is quite a pain. These two corners here, coasting is quite helpful around there, but sometimes you can get on the power and that curb is brutal. We've got Yomu in 5th, which I like to see. My teammate in the Aero. Hopefully he can get a result for myself here. Okay. There are 2 people out of the session. I don't think there hasn't been a yellow, so I don't think there's any poor retirements so far. Just your usual retiring in the garage. So we've got P2 and P3 going on their laps. So this is probably definitely going to be the last chance to either better their times on a new compound. New tyre, sorry, not compound. Same compound, I'm guessing so.
Oh, Friedhoff goes fastest.
Friedhoff a Finn. Maybe Thrustmaster. Maybe his opinion on Thrustmaster is true. Eponymy. What happened, mate? Eponymmy's in the chat now, so I'll see if I can get what happened from him. Okay. He's put an emoji for... That's not a very happy one, so I'm guessing something... Maybe there was a collision between RMA and Epinephrine? Anyways, while I wait for that, yeah, Friedhoff has now been dethroned again. RTG bringing it to the top again.
Yeah,
better in his time.
For one more lap after this one.
I don't think it would be worth it, if I'm honest.
It's just going to burn the tyres, yeah.
I think you want to keep them as fresh as you can for now.
Especially with safety cars, you want to keep the tyres in good form, because if there's going to be a great abundance of them, then you want to be able to hop from one tyre quickly to another to just go quick.
He was before he had to do military service. I'm not too sure what that was about. Do love watching racing points on there in laps. Fred, leave it out, mate. I'm trying to focus. I'm sorry. Let's give McDusty a watch. He's got 2 drivers ahead of him. One moves out the way nicely for him. Oh wow, Gooey, was that Gooey or Maverick that had just spun off? There was a runner that spun off on the track. Luckily it didn't get in McDusty's way, he was on his outlap. Yomi is also on his outlap, so he'll be going for his fastest now.
Eternity is about to go for finish his lap, and it's a 25.6 for 3rd place.
Okay, doesn't move anywhere, but he does hold and better his time.
Funky G's improving on his lap, but he's gone invalid. That's unfortunate.
Invalid in the same corner.
It's the
It's
penalty
brutal.
simulator over there.
Okay, so Yilmir is definitely not doing his lap anymore. I believe Banter Braden's out on his lap, so we'll see him cross the line now. I hope this isn't in lap. Otherwise I'm just being an idiot now. No, it's not. So I got one right. Is he going to improve? Keeps his 7th place. Doesn't improve anywhere. Is Funky or is Everternity on for a fast lap now or
No, he isn't.
no? Oh, Funky's come off. He has gone
Oh.
into the wall.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not sure if that was a
I
race
don't
lap.
think there's anyone else on flying lap right now apart from McDusty, as I can see from now. So we'll see from him. Don't think no pole for him, but will it be an improvement? No, just about one. And now
Right.
the ones at the back, there are 3 left. Maverick, Need for Speed, and Coleman. See what they can do.
There are 12 people in the chat, so they're either curious about how bad we're doing, my camera
bad.
operation, because as Bread and Champ have kindly pointed out multiple times, thank you,
Outlaw
Or-
fanatic right here.
or it's going to be for First Lap Carnage, which I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be hoping for.
Yeah, I think from a spectator's point of view, I think everyone wants to see that.
I'd love to say I'm not looking forward to it, but it is possible that we might.
I'd say I could put good money on it happening, but I won't do it.
Need for Speed coming around his final corner of the session now.
Won't be improving, I don't think, no. And only
Is
him.
Colm just behind him?
Okay, just go across the
Colm
finish
is
line,
off,
please. And that should be qualifying.
How are we doing, you lot, anyway? Is it a good watch or is this just a cringe fest? Let me know.
Sick, innit?
We've got Champ and Shortbread. I wonder if they'll give us a reply.
Yeah. Probably some sarcastic shit. Oh, sorry. Not 9 o'clock yet.
I am curious to what happened to Epinemi though, because he didn't give us a reply in the chat, so I'm not sure what actually happened to him.
Maybe some sort of glitch or something. So qualifying is wrapped up. And 2 people that didn't set a time. Jim Struff didn't set a time at the end. So he's last. Then Joseph and Murados, who didn't have time, I don't think.
Well, it's not 2 Jims, but it is 2 J's still in the back row. No times for both of them. And up the front, the gaps between the front 3. Well, the front 2 are very, very close. But
That's going to be an exciting watch between the 2 Racing Point teammates.
That could be, yeah.
Yeah, Racing Point domination already.
Yeah, Bread is sick of this Racing Point domination.
Yeah.
So that will be a point for pole. So guaranteed points for at least one of the Racing Points.
Matei is a professional championship leader.
Yeah, as of now.
As of now. If somehow the championship gets finished now, he is the champion.
I'm sick of the 4 Mercs all being in the top 5. This is what F1 is boring. Well, hopefully... Well, how much Williams was this fast?
Williams were around the midfield. Yolmir was 6th or 7th, I think.
Yeah.
Can't remember out of my head.
15 people now. I wouldn't be surprised this is a record for a JVL stream so far.
Yeah, for tier 2.
Tier 2, yeah. I think people are looking forward to the shithousery, so...
Yeah, or it's just people in tier 1 laughing at us.
Probably. I'm gonna
Which
check
is probably
chat.
a more probable explanation.
No, it's all good. It's all a bit of fun, like. Let's have a look. So Uganda. Let's have a look
Is there a
what's going
formation
on.
lap for tier 2?
I'd expect so. After
would too.
after seeing tier 1 Spanish GP, it could be turned off. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we're all good. We're going on. We're going on for the formation lap. So I'm just going to check all the chats while this is going on.
Okay.
Tier 2 chat.
Well, it looks like this Racing Point is leading the pack in a good pace. uh, so, yeah, in the top six, there are five Mercedes-powered cars,
Yes.
and then the lone Ferrari, Funky G.
Is that a Ferrari or is it an Alpha?
Well, it's
It's
an
an
Alfa
Alpha.
Romeo, it's a Ferrari
Ferrari
engine.
powered engine, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the worst sounding engine on the grid, in my opinion.
No, the Honda is just the stuff of dreams.
The Honda is nice. It's quite subtle.
Yeah. I feel like no, it's not. I feel like they should make the downshifts a lot more sort of like a lot more like
Brutal, like a
like they are in real
Renault
life.
engine. The Renault's downshift is beautiful, mate. If I could have the downshift of the Renault in any car, I'd choose to. That would be a cool customization for the game. I was thinking it's like maybe if you could customize your Halo design, your camera pod design and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Your engine
Especially
sounds
for like my team.
yeah,
Because
kind of
my
like a
team's-
Rocket League.
Oh
How you
yeah,
can change
as
the
well.
engine sound.
But like that would be very good in my opinion, because like for example, my team like car customization and especially helmet customization is still very bland.
I watched a video of Tommy from what the Formula One maker says your Paris helmet for a
In
GT
GT
Sport. Yeah, it's beautiful. I wish we could
used
do
to
that
play
here.
it a lot, but I spent like 60% of my time on there just designing custom helmets.
Yeah.
They usually weren't very good, but it was fun.
So I think this is a testimony to Houseman being slow on a formation lap, because all 19 people have managed to survive in F2.
This is impressive.
Yeah, it's either impressive or normal, and it's just Houseman at fault. We don't know.
Yeah,
It is.
All his fault.
It is WTF1. It is what the Formula One, isn't it?
it's I thought it was something like, well, that's Formula One or something.
I've always thought it's a play on what the fuck, but never mind.
It
something
has
stupid.
always been a play on it.
Put a mini
But-
map on. Okay, mate.
Start of the race now.
I'll do it after the race starts, just in case there is some carnage. It's lights out. The two racing points are still ahead. We're going to see
Yeah.
if anyone tries to jump them. The Alfa Romeo is actually going down the inside.
Alfa Romeo's got a brilliant start, but I think
Just
Friedolf
cuts
has got the
them.
lead.
Let's
But
have a look at the
Mata-
back. Anyone
Ooh,
spun? Oh, there's a
this is close.
McLaren. There's a McLaren and a Haas that has come together. Epinemi and RMA.
Friedolf
the two
has
people,
got the lead at the moment, and he will he keep it?
The
I
two
think he
people that
just
were out
about
in
Matai
qualifying.
gets it back. Matai gets it back, and third and fourth is almost side by side. Eternity gets to keep it, and Red Bull's going to go down the inside and even get Funky G. So it's a terrible start for him.
Right, I'm just gonna. If you just give us commentary while I turn on
Yeah.
the mini map.
It looks like Banter Brandon might even be giving Funky G a...
Can I turn it on in
Look.
qualifying?
Yes.
Track map.
Rick-
Sorry, being a dumbass here. Right, there we go.
Rick will be getting Yomi. It looks like Mercedes around the outside, just got more grip. Even though it's unequal, he just has way more. It looks like, and
Yomi has just taken. Look at the track limits. That is. Oh, it's already a retirement, Jim Strav.
What's happened there?
I'm not too sure.
I think a crash, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, that's a safety car.
Oh, full safety car. I wonder how many people.
Maverick
are
has
gonna be
a
pissing
5-second penalty for colliding with Need for Speed. Looks like he has it too. Yeah, 2 penalties already.
Right, so Banter Brandon is the first out of the lot to be pitting.
Probably going to the
So he's
hard, I'm
pitting to
guessing
the
then.
pitting to the medium. So he's definitely going for a 2-stop at least. We've got so the back 5 are now coming in. So it's going to be. Let's have a look at the
think-
tyres.
Kuba. Okay, I think the timing is
Kuba
messed
Wilk.
up because Kuba Wilk is in the pits, but he's 5th.
Right, okay.
I think that's got to be a glitch.
So everyone in the top 8 is on softs now, and then medium
Okay.
from below,
Okay,
apart
yeah,
from RMA.
there's an issue with the UI.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And Matai almost just T-bones the safety car.
That'd be pretty unfortunate. There are quite a lot of the back markers still catching up.
Yeah, so I'm guessing if it doesn't hurry up, there'll probably be like 1 or 2 more laps. Or this
RMA
might
is
even be
probably
possible.
not the best place because from what I saw, it did look like he got caught behind. Actually, no, I think it was the McLaren had been spun from the rears, and then got T-bumped by the Haas. I'm pretty sure, which was pretty unfortunate for him.
So eponemy, I'm guessing then.
It was
Involved.
Epinemi, yeah.
Yeah, and I think maybe Maverick and Need for Speed would have gone involved because they both got penalties too.
Was that from the get-go? Or was that from a few laps in?
That
Second,
was like when
few
the safety car
seconds.
came out, so maybe it was a collision on the safety car, or it was something to do with that.
Well, they should be all recorded in their POVs. I hope they've been known to do that.
Yeah, Jim Travis has left, and that's logical.
Oh wait,
Is Alpha
Need for
going slow?
Speed. I just saw on the track map that Need for Speed was on the sideline, so I'm guessing he's either.
Okay,
There's no other
one more
penalties
lap,
that
I
have been
think,
awarded,
of
so
safety
he
car.
must have just
Yeah,
spun himself.
probably because he was 16th, I think, but now he's back down.
Everyone is keeping space pretty nice, to be fair, which is good to see. Oh, McDusty does come in, so maybe he could have had a collision with Need for Speed. And Maverick is coming in.
There must have been maybe even something there too.
Right, so the safety car will be coming in this lap, I'm guessing. So we'll keep it on the top 5 now, see if anything breaks loose.
Mm, I'm interested to see if the ones on the hards are expecting to like do a one stop, because personally I don't think it will be happening. I'm wondering.
I'm not too sure. Last time I did 50% around Bahrain was quite a while ago. Obviously, we have it coming up this weekend
Yeah.
for Tier 1.
So
But I'm
this
pretty
is
sure.
also,
Yeah,
it's also a good sort of like test to see how strategy will be going.
Well, we don't know. There's going to be a lot of factors that will probably get in the way of that. There's been a
Yeah.
few already.
But I think
Top
as long as the
6.
Ferrari catches up, that Ferrari, Jimmy Hunt, I think he just has to catch up with the pack, and then we'll be starting again. Yeah, safety car in his lap.
Right, so it's not showing me the penalties at the moment. The Maverick has already done 2 stops in this race.
Yeah, he pitted on the safety car twice.
It must have been for damage with maybe
Must have
Need
been
for
front wing
Speed.
damage. Yeah.
So
Not giving each
Joseph.
other. Oh, and RMA has a collision with a Need for Speed. And
Again.
Friedhoff and Eternity. That could be big.
The top 3. That I think
And
RTG
Matthijs
has just
al-
got
Matthijs
very
already
lucky
away.
here.
Matthijs already just pulled away.
Yeah, Matthias he's just gone for it now. He should be okay for
Yeah.
now. Obviously, with the contact there, I didn't see it myself, but the chances are one of them will have a penalty removed, unless it was
Oh, Jormir's
both
off.
fault. Yomi's off.
Yeah,
Ah, no.
that's unlucky
Yomi and
for
the
him.
Williams.
He had a decent qualifying, and now he's just blown it all away.
His tyres might be quite warm now.
Yeah,
So we've got-
wouldn't be surprised to see another spin from him there then.
Let's have a look at the front now, see if the gap has dropped quite a bit now.
Yeah, it was 6 tenths earlier, but it's just... And Banter Brandon gets track limits.
Those are going to pile up, man. It's 4 laps in.
Yeah. And he won't be able to give it away in a thingy. what's it called, a pit stop, so that's gonna hurt.
Mate, the cars sound like chickens to me. I've got that stupid glitch, but we'll try and go with it anyway. I think it's a Friedolf the Finn's car.
Yeah. There's a yellow flag, and it's a Ferrari off. John O'Meara.
Oh, he has come off as well, yeah.
I think he was running as something like 8th, 9th.
He's joined. He's come off again. Hopefully he joins safely now.
Friedolf is a great time.
Collision between Need for Speed and Joe.
Ooh.
That didn't seem very necessary to say. I don't know how to describe that one. It seemed like a collision that was completely unneeded. So they both headed to the pits.
And Need for Speed are both pitting, and they almost touched. Oh,
there's contact again.
They just about missed each other.
Just about missed, did they?
Yeah. It looks
Maverick
like
is
Friedolf is making...
Maverick for his third pit.
Friedolf is making great time on Matai. And
Sector 1 yellow.
And that's RMA. He's off. Been lots of spins.
Bloody hell. Which detail do you use for it to tell you when...
I'm using tyres at the moment, but I'm sometimes switching to penalties just to see.
Yeah, everyone's still on the soft runners from the top 5.
Oh gosh, and Joseph Misterados, I checked the position change. He's gotten 10 positions in the first 5 laps.
Wow. Yeah, before the collision, I was going to say that he had jumped 8 a few laps ago, so he's still gaining, which is quite good. The pack is pretty stretched out now, so you've got the top 4 in their own little gap. You've got 5th on his own. You've got a bit of a DRS train in the 3rd sector. No, he's a bit too far out for that.
No DRS either. Gosh, that upshift glitch, it's horrible.
It's not very nice, mate. It's awful.
Yeah.
Right, McDusty makes the move on Colm. So McDusty's now ahead into 12th, edging close to the points.
Eternity and Funky G are now in a little battle now. Funky G might have to yield a bit through this S section, which will cost him lots of time. And Banter Brennan and Joseph Misterados, scrap side by side. The Banter Brennan gets the best. And I think Funky G might be able to get a position on Eternity on this straight.
This straight's a bit of a hard one. It's quite a risk on the exit coming into the next turn.
Yeah.
But he does make the move cleanly. Is he going to get the switch back?
Switcheroo, no.
Holds it nicely. Stay off the curb, mate. Nice.
It's now
see if they have a good exit now.
Matai. I think, Friedolf could burn lots of ERS.
This straight is good for when you have a lot of ERS and you can gain that little minority of time back for the DRS straight, which is obviously massive throughout the race, and especially late game.
I think Friedolf will be able to get the move.
Let's take a look. He's down the inside.
He's got it. And
is he going to hold it?
Get to track limits. And
he's held it nicely.
It's now up to Friedolf just to pull away now.
He doesn't have DRS. It looks like he might have him again. No, pulls out of it. Pulls out of it.
Locks up though, so just went.
Oh, nice save. Does spin the rears a bit there.
Yeah. Matai just gets all the dirty air through the S section.
Right, Gooey does lock up with Jimmy. Jimmy Hunter's now gained again. He's back into 7th.
Oh yeah.
They're both medium runners.
He could go for a move on Gooey now.
Gooey and Jimmy Hunt, this is all on merit now. They both have no penalties, both on the same compound, same amount of time on the compound. So this is really a battle of skill now. So this will be good to see on the
Maverick is
straight. Maverick is out. Let's see if we can get to RMA before he goes past.
He's gone in the pit, so he must have just race quitted or something.
Maybe. He was having a rough time with his pits, to be fair to him. Right, Gui and Jimmy now. Jimmy's going to have DRS on the straight. He's got 60% ERS. They both have around 60%. So I think he will make the move here, but it's probably going to end up being a switcheroo again on the next straight.
Rick gets freed off. Oh, he's in the pits. Okay.
Right, okay.
He's serving the penalty. That's interesting. Going for the undercut and the penalty. Even Funky G gets the move on him.
Ooh, Jimmy's jumped to the fourth now with a lot of people pitting now, following the leader, I guess.
Yeah. I think the softs are starting to wear out right now, which would make sense too.
Do you want to have a look at Mate's timesheet and see what his laps are doing?
Yeah.
See if he drops off next lap. Because if he does start to drop off, then we know why. They've obviously pitted because they feel they're not adequate enough anymore.
Yeah, he's dropping off slightly. He's dropped from 6 to... he's gone faster this lap than the last two.
Could be an in-lap. Could be an in-lap. He might be
pushing.
Doing the opposite now.
Yeah, or he was just saving last lap. But I think it is time to pit, to be fair. So that's going to be interesting to see.
Well, RTG has got a 7-second gap between provisional second place, which is Rick. But he will have to pit soon.
Burning all his ERS, so I think he is.
It looks like he's going to be pitting now. Let's have a look just to make sure.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
He's in.
Now this is going to be good to watch. Now I'm going to go to Friedhoff.
Now I'm interested. I'm going to watch from Funky G actually, because he is ahead of Friedhoff just about.
Okay, I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch Friedhoff to make sure we get both of them. This could be pretty close.
Oh, this will be close, yeah. I think Mate might just be able to hold it. Yeah, he will be.
I am on to Mate now.
Or will he? He might be able to just overtake them and feed off gets the move.
Oh, they're right.
And there he is. It's very close.
He's got quite a gap, but he's on the hards now, so it depends.
He's on the hard, so Friedhoff is going for the 2-stop while Mate's on the 1-stop.
It might take some time for these hards to wear into the track. So I wonder what his traction is going to be like for the first lap or two of this now.
Yeah, I'd say for Friedhoff, just save a lot of ERS and get ready for
purple sector to Friedhoff on the softs.
But Funky G is definitely going to be trying to make the move.
Oh, he's right behind him. It's a terrible corner.
This is a provisional fight for the lead right now. And there's the Eternity's off. He's spun on the mediums.
Brand new mediums, must have pushed a bit too hard. He's got a lot of ERS, so I'm guessing it was just a mistake on his behalf.
Yeah. And Epinemi and the leaders are.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm on it.
There's Epinemi almost spun around.
Epinemi taking the inner line of the vast right-hander.
Yeah. He's just holding up Friedhoff.
Friedhoff is going to be on the inside. This is a hard corner to go side by side.
There's 4 of them.
He takes it. He takes it well.
And Colm will get
a little bit of a toe off Colm.
He'll get overtaken.
Okay. Oh, this is brilliant for Friedhoff.
Yeah, he's got the slipstream.
Oh wow! Absolute slingshot. He's yeah.
And he just gets past.
Friedhoff takes.
I'm interested to see if Mate will try any. And Mate's gone around almost.
Oh.
Funky G and Mate hit, I think.
Funky G's dropped to 11 with Colm. I'm watching Colm now and Epinemi. Ooh, okay. So
and Funky G, gosh, that was an amazing overtake.
It's a bit of a Lando Norris.
Yeah.
Now Friedhoff is absolutely getting away from RTG. But
he's on the soft, remember? And Epinemi's got front wing damage. He's lost his end plate.
We'll definitely see the detail of the damage here. When he goes into the back.
And Epinemi, oh gosh, what's that? It's like the Bahrain Grand Prix F2's feature race.
The problem with some players is when people think that when you get wing damage, you need to push harder to make up for the deficit. But it's actually the opposite in most cases, because you need to ease off to make sure you can actually get around and not overdo it and then end up doing something like that. Rick could definitely have spun there. There's low traction on that
Jimmy
corner.
Hunt's probably going to take provisional lead from Gigi.
It's going to be close. It depends on the late break-in. No, he stays back. It's probably a smart thing to do.
That's smart because he probably knows he's got the pace to overtake him at any time he wants, but he
Yeah.
falls back slightly.
Now with Friedhoff on the, he's gained 3 seconds in the last 3 laps. About
1.5 laps, I'd say. Yeah.
this could be big, but it's a 2-stop, so the deficit is.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard one to judge so far.
I mean, around
Depends
lap
on
18,
safety cars. We've only had
lap
one
18,
so far.
19 is when he's going to have to stop. If there aren't any safety cars, that's when he's going to have to pit. So as long as he gets like 2 or 3
And
seconds
Coleman's
a
in the
lap.
pits, probably for damage, I'm expecting.
Yeah, Epinemius stayed out.
It can't be that bad of a damage anyway, so.
No, he's only lost his end plate, so it's not going to be unplayable.
It's a big DRS train forming now between 3rd to 7th now. RTG is he's losing it major time on the hards.
Yeah, don't think it was a smart move. And Gigi gets a 3-second time penalty.
GUI, mate, in the Renault.
Okay.
Let's have a look at the penalties anyway. So it's 3 seconds for GUI, 3 for Kuba and Banter Braden, 5 for Funky, and 9 for
RMA's
Need for
gone
Speed.
around. Jimmy Hunt's in.
RMA is around again. Those mediums are not doing any good. He cannot find the traction around the track in the first or second sector. Two in the pits now. We got McDusty and is that Jimmy Hunt?
Yeah, Jimmy
is it
Hunt's in.
Yeah.
Yes. Friedhoff is catching up to the lap cars now. It looks like, or just the no, never mind. It's just the
No, it's just
next
it's just
start.
a train gaining again.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose time around this area, but then build it up in the back straight.
Right, if we just have a look at the tyres now. So Joseph Morados has probably got, he's on 11 laps so far with the mediums. We've got Kuba on the 9, Banter on the 9 and 11 on GUI as well. So they will be pitting pretty soon, I'd guess. I've got the.
Friedhoff is gonna get the move on Joseph.
He's got the move, but he also sounds like a turkey being plucked because he's
Exactly.
stupid glitch.
I'm surprised it's still not been patched because it's been in the game since release. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's been many things that have been in the game since release, mate.
Yeah, the only major glitch that they've gone rid of is the
Friedhoff
safety
is
car glitch.
locking up again round the penultimate corner, which isn't really a corner you lock up on much from my point of view.
Rick will be has got the penalty.
It's not many battles, but
Friedhoff
Epinephrine,
will get the move, but he has 0 ERS left.
he is on the soft tyres, it was bound to happen, but
And will Kuba try and go for the move? No, okay.
Evernity and Epinemi are right on each other's tail. Is he going to make the move up into the left-hander?
He will.
He does. He breaks very late, but he
he'll
does
get
it
the
the apex
switcheroo.
very nice. Yeah, he's on the left. This could
And if it turns,
this could
he
be
just
bad.
makes the best of the
He's on the
situation.
curb.
Oh.
Oh, he does have to brake a bit late there. He misjudged.
Yeah, and he's got no momentum for up the straight.
Misjudged Evertonity's speed. So John O'Meara is now in the pits for Ferrari. So McDusty is now
Yeah.
gaining him to 11th on his new medium. So that's pretty good for him. He should be able to make some time now.
Friedhoff is now catching up to second place. Banter around him.
I can't listen to the sound. I have to go in the chase cam.
Yeah, me too.
Part myself.
In chase cam, it sounds even more depressing, but just you don't hear it as much.
Yeah, when you're in the cockpit on the TV pod, it's like hearing someone press down on a load of toy turkeys in the shop. But then
Sounds
when
like what the Red Bull engine will be in 2025.
yeah, when they fix it over a spanner themselves.
Yeah.
There's still a trend from second to second to fifth at the
Friedhoff.
moment.
Friedhoff might be losing a bit of grip in his tyres. He got a big bit of understeer in the last turn. But
He
gets
has
Banter around him
taken
easily.
provisional.
And he's got the
provisional
lead,
first.
so he's got the lead for. Well, if it ends like this, it will be the lead if you get rid of the pit stops.
So
And,
tyres, yeah, sure, mate.
McDusty's gone around.
There you go. So there's only one person that has. Everyone in the race now is done under 2 stops so far. Joseph still the top. Oh no, actually, Cuba and Joseph are the top climbers so far of the race. Obviously,
Yeah.
Cuba making the most out of his climb from his starting position.
Yeah.
No credit taken away from Joseph for what he's done so far. Everternity has gone down 11 places since his qualifying.
He had a spin after the
Yeah.
safety car, and that's what ruined it. And now he can't get past the Haas's, which is going to be terrible for his race.
Now,
He gets past Gomez, I say that.
Banter Brandon is going to be out of DRS round the DRS straight. So
Yeah.
Cuba's going to have... This is going to be a good chance for Cuba. He's got 50% ERS. I expect him to
Yeah.
use a bit here, or maybe just save it and just
Yeah.
go
Brandon's using his ERS
all
on the
out
straight.
now. This is going to be
at the start of
Cuba's
the
best
straight.
chance so far.
Brandon has no ERS pretty much for the start of the straight.
Brandon is pitting, so
Okay. that
3
doesn't matter.
DRS for Cuba and guaranteed second provisional
Yeah.
so far.
And Banter Brandon gets a 5-second time
Speed in
penalty
the
for
pit
speeding.
lane, that is
That's
absolutely
not good for the battle
unneeded.
between him and Cooper. And Funny G now takes third place. And he's in a battle with Matei. I don't know whether he...
Oh, bit of contact on the rears.
Yeah.
Nothing that can really be done about that. That is just something that happens with the rear of the car.
But this isn't good for Funky G, considering that he's being held up by Matei the whole time when he's on the hards and Funky G's on the mediums. So that's
Yep.
not going to be good for strategy-wise.
5-second penalty on him as well, with Mate right behind him.
Yeah. And I think John Emer's gone the round? Yes, he has. Same corner. Everyone's just taking too much curb there.
Yeah.
Last corner is sector 2.
Funky G looks like he might be out of the DRS, but I think the striking distance from Mate now is going to be 2 laps. I don't think he'll be able to get him around this one.
Yeah.
If we have a look at the tyres though, Mate's on 5-lap hards, where Funky's on 6-lap mediums. So I expect the mediums to be a bit more awake than the hards.
But I'm just going to look at Friedhoff because it's all down to between him and Matei. If he can just get big enough a gap where he can just overtake him still after the safety car, then it should be easy for him.
Well, as if we do see a safety car, it looks like everyone's keeping it. It's actually been a fairly good standard so far.
Yeah. Don't jinx it.
Right, I've got to fix up on the yellow flags because I'm slacking apparently. So I'll keep an eye on that. Top left of my screen, I'm pretty sure they pop up. We've got Gooey right on the back of Jimmy Hunt now.
Oh,
he
yeah.
has the same compound, fresher tyres though.
So Jimmy Hunt has jumped
No,
him in the
he
pit
has
stops.
hardly any ERS though. He's used quite a lot of it on the in-lap, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Gooey's tyres are
Banter Brandon
slightly
is just
sour.
gone. He must
Oh,
have
wow.
disconnected then.
Yeah, definitely. Do you want to give him an invite?
Yeah.
Oh, just let me know if you want me to read out his name.
No, I can do it. I'll just give him an invite. Unless he's raid quitted.
I doubt it. If he has,
Me
that's not
neither.
very nice.
He was on a good race.
He was doing well. I think I might have raced with him before. I don't think he would have quit.
I'll send him another invite.
Oh, second fakes the pit there, seeing if I can trick any of his people behind
And
him.
Okay. Oh, Friedhoff has gone in.
Bridal's gone in, yeah. So let's see
Okay.
where he comes out. He's got Rick coming in behind him as well. Jimmy Hunt's going to be coming. I think Fredoff will be clear of
And
him
it's
by the
10
time.
seconds. He's on the medium, so I think this will be very interesting.
Right,
And
yeah. He's
my
come
main
out
question
fourth.
too is, will
Ooh, Cuba and Funky are having a bit of a battle here. Sector 1 yellow flag. That's not RMA that's come up again, is it?
I think no, it's Giga, I think, or am I wrong? He must have gone around or something. Or like an illegal overtake, something like that.
First, second, and third are now right tuck and tail with each other.
Yeah, Friedhoff has to get 15 seconds in these
Right,
last
so
13 laps.
RTG is taking second here.
And RTG, yeah, he's got second.
Cuba's putting up a good battle though. He qualified. Where did he qualify?
Midfield or something, I thought. He
qualified
13th.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's a brilliant race so far.
He's
Then.
having a great race so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
Probably made
one
the most of
safety
the
car,
cars.
so he might have had an advantage there, but
I'm pretty
his
sure
race
he
pace
has
has been
to
decent as
pit
well.
anyways. I think he has to pit. Yeah, he's pitting now. I said it.
14
So now
laps
it's
on the
just
hard now, yeah.
Kridov has gotten a second in this last lap. So as long as he can just keep up this pace, he should be getting the win. Unless Mate has to pit, but I strongly doubt it.
Funky has got a bit of a gap to him now. So I think the difference... He's still in his DRS, just slightly, but I think the difference in the mediums and the hards is showing.
Yeah.
I've raced around here with hards, and I personally don't... I'd rather not. I think many people would rather not, but... Obviously, the... Oh, wow. So Gooey has just gone for a bit of a dive. He doesn't take the place. He's a bit of a switcheroo from Jimmy Hunt.
No, Brandon's internet went off. Okay.
Ah, okay. That's unlucky
That
for him. He was
explains
having a
it.
decent race.
Yeah, I don't think Mateo will be able to get Funky G unless he really starts pushing.
Gooey in the DRS, he's got 30% DRS when Jimmy's got 40%.
51.
Oh, he's getting close now. You could have him. I think you might have him on the straight here. Turn 1, I can see there's a bit of battle going on.
He's gone a bit wide. And he's got a penalty for it.
Oh, Matty and Funky G are side by side in the turn 1.
And he's got it. Oh, has he?
Oh, he's gone a bit wide there.
Oh, and he's
he's
almost spun it.
nearly spun it.
Very lucky there.
Now,
Could have been race over.
if Matty's got a warning, that could be down to Funky because it did look like there might have been a bit of
Funky,
contact.
and I wouldn't be surprised if he.
Jimmy's dropped. Jimmy's dropped.
Yeah.
Gooey's just taking him around turn 1 as well.
Yeah, and they're behind him. Cuba and
Cuba's dropped up to
Joseph are in the fight.
Yep.
Are you able to get
Joseph's going down to the right.
Oh, he has got it. Or
Switch.
he's
Nah, he's got the switch back here. Cuba should be fine. It's not. The exit of that corner is really hard to go on the inside and take over.
Most of the good overtaking spots at the end of straights, you have to get rid of the thought of the exit because you're just going to get switcherooed.
Yeah. I love how we're saying switcherooed or switch back.
Yeah, I don't know. I just always call it switcheroo.
We've got RTG still in second on 9 laps on his hards now. Half a second,
And
sector 1, yellow flag.
That's RMA again. It's causing yellow flags.
RMA is not having the greatest of debuts. 1971 in his name, so I wonder if that's his age.
And RTG will get the move it.
RTG's on the outside, it should be clear. Oh wait, no.
Funky will get
Funky
it.
goes on
will try
that
and defend.
inside still. He's going to be on the outside of the turn.
And he's got it.
Did Mate take quite a chunk of that corner there, or was that
no, only the apex.
pretty clear?
But it looks like Funky G will
still
get
side by side here?
And
Oh,
they're
it's a bit
gonna
of wheel
hit, and
banging, it's a
Funky
bit
G's
of wheel
almost
banging.
around. Oh, Funky G's lost it. That's unfortunate.
They're having a good battle so far, though.
This is all good for Friedhoff though. It's just gonna give him more and more time.
Yep, Turkey's in third. He's doing decent still. We've got Gooey in fourth. Still
Yeah,
quite a bit of a gap between the two. So the top three are pretty set at the moment.
In the
Friedhoff-
last sector, Friedhoff has gained 2 seconds because of the squabbling.
He's got great tyre general as well now for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
RTG's on 10 laps on his hards, and he's
Let's
still
just
got
hope
to
he
do
can
9
fix
laps.
his engine somewhere.
9 laps left for Funky on his mediums. That could cause a problem. It looks
I
like
don't
Mate
think-
is gonna
I
gap
think
him.
Mate would just be able to finish it off.
The penalty
As
for 5-second penalty for Funky as well. So if Friedhoff doesn't need to get much of a gap now.
No, he's gained 1 second over the last 2 sectors too on Friedhoff.
He should be safe here. Need for Speed has just been overtaken. No, he's in the pits. So Coleman to 15th. Oh, actually, speaking of 15th, the points is 1 to 15. So it's not just the top 10 that'll be getting points. So anyone in the top 15 will be getting points. So it's good to keep it going. Epi just taking over Banter Brandon's Ghost, which is good to see.
Yeah,
I don't know what the points will be awarded for a disconnected player. I couldn't tell you really.
I don't think they are given, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a steward, so I don't know.
So Jimmy Hunt is right behind Gooey now in the first sector. So look at the tyres on these now. So we've got Jimmy on eight laps, and we've got Gooey on 6. So this is, unless there is a point in time where these hards do drop off the face of the earth, it's going to be Jimmy Hunt that feels it first, but it's not going to be long until Gooey will too. But I think they'll be okay. Yomi is into the pits for Williams. Just coming out now with Epinemi in front of him.
I think Friedhoff will be going funky in the next 4 or 5 laps. But then
on penalties,
I can't call it between Mate and Friedhoff at this point. Jimmy Hunt gets a 3-second penalty as I say that. Let's have a look at the penalties.
It's unfortunate for Jimmy. Let's have a look at the penalties, Jimmy could have done without that. Especially with Gooey ahead of him. This could have been perfect because he would have had a safe space, not to be worried about the people behind him, and then not to worry about the person ahead either. Could have just coasted around to the finish line. But now that really puts the pressure on him to get ahead of Gooey. So they are fighting for 4th because it doesn't seem like a podium is going to be admirable for either of them at the moment. Oh, Jimmy Funky's into the pits. Funky's into the pits.
No, I'm not too surprised that he had to pit, but I wouldn't have expected it this early.
Wow. Okay. That puts
that brings Mr. Ados to or Joseph to P6.
Now this is critical for Jimmy. Now Jimmy could definitely get on the podium with this.
Yeah,
he's got to bridge the gap.
Funky also served his penalty in that pit stop, so
right. Okay.
I think the podium is up for anyone. It could be Jimmy, could be Guy, could be Cuba. Funky G has an outside shot.
Now, if we look at tyres, Mate's on 12 laps, but he's got such a gap between second on medium tyres, and it doesn't look like he's losing too much. I don't know. It's
too close to call.
The mediums are going to be the tyres to go for the next amount of laps, with Mate being on 12 laps already on the hards, and Finn on 4. Let's see if there's any battles going on anywhere. So we've got Jimmy Hunt still behind Gooey, still putting the pressure on. Gooey is probably getting a bit tense now because although they've both got the same amount of penalties and he is safer when behind him, all it takes is one warning. I'm not exactly sure how many warnings Gooey has, but if any of them are on the brink of warnings, it's probably going to affect him because using up your warnings and being on the last one is really mentally challenging for the race because you either want to go out full out and try and get ahead, or you try and stay conservative and hope that the opposite happens to the person ahead or behind.
My timings have pretty much all gone, so I have no idea what the gap between Matteo and Finn is, but there is still lap traffic that
Matteo and Finn. Yeah, but Turkey Finn has got some back marks to get past still. At the moment, I'm just focused on Gooey and Hunt. Funky has got he's bridging into the DRS range of Joseph. Joseph, who I believe has had a pretty good race so far.
Yeah, Joseph has had
13 places.
Of a race.
Gooey
he's gone
13
places, gosh.
6 for Jimmy Hunt, 8 for Cuba as well.
I feel like they just made the right call with strategies of the safety car and just drove their race.
Yeah, they have done well, to be fair.
I'm going
Only
to check
2 DNFs so far.
Just going to check the times right now.
Have a look at Mate's lap times compared to Finn's and see if Mate's finding a drop off anytime soon.
On average,
he is losing time.
Friedolf is around, on average, at least a half a second quicker every lap.
Wow.
So,
This is gonna.
4.3. This is gonna be. I can't call it. I genuinely can't.
Oh, Jimmy is going for the move on Gooey. This is for a
This is
podium.
for provisional third.
Is he gonna
And
keep
he's
it?
gonna get it. No, he won't. But he loses
takes
space.
quite a bit of corner. Jimmy,
and he gets the DRS too. That's the important
Jimmy,
part.
that is brilliant from Jimmy. He just about clears past the Renault from nearly clipping his front wing. And I'm glad that didn't happen because this has been a brilliant battle to watch. So Jimmy, up into
3.9
third.
now.
Very nice.
3.9.
Friedolf. Friedolf, mate. He's a fast turkey, but they might not be able to fly, but he's definitely flying.
Yeah, he's flying in the car. But I don't think he deserves the name Turkey right now because of engines back to
Well, yeah. Mine's
but
not.
let's just keep it.
He still sounds like a proper turkey to me. Anyways, 3.3, he's dropping the time so much. This is going to be very close.
Dropping off on the hards, I think.
By the looks of it, yeah. Let's have a look at the...
I'm going to check the times when Friedolf completes his lap to see what the difference was this lap.
He's just done a 1:30.5 RTG.
That's a 1.2 second difference then.
Oh wow, this is going to be close.
1.2 seconds
This is gonna be very close.
I think it's over for Matej right now.
Penalties. Jimmy and Gooey still on 3-second penalties, so... Oh wow,
Cuba
Cuba
just
is
take
right
it, actually.
behind. It's a
I think
DRS
Cuba-
train, so it's going to be hard.
Yeah, it's 3 of them in a DRS train. And Cuba's definitely going to be one.
He's on the nicer tyres as well. Oh, look at the gap. It's just dropping every single lap, consistency.
Yeah. Funky's starting to gain on the fight for the podium too now.
I don't see him getting on the podium today. He's definitely showing the pace.
Considering penalties, it's doable. If he gets past Cuba,
Yeah,
then I think
he hasn't got a penalty yet, it's true.
He got rid of it. Unfortunately for Joseph, who's done so well this race, don't think it's going to be a podium.
Sadly not, but...
He could make a pit stop and go for fastest lap though, for sure. Well, I'm not sure about that actually. 1.7 now between the leaders.
Jimmy has got away a bit. Jimmy... That gap between Jimmy and Gooey isn't something I'd see being made up on the DRS straight. I really don't.
But I think Kuba is going to be the main contender for the
Kuba's if Jimmy can break away.
As long as everything's neat with Kuba, he's going to get
Right,
it.
I hope that back marker is staying out of their way.
It's a disconnect.
Oh, is it?
I think.
I don't think it is.
He doesn't have a position.
It's not showing it for me.
He doesn't have a
Gooey might be taken here.
He doesn't have any ERS. He's burned it all, which is
smart. This isn't. That's not
unless
ideal.
he goes for some stupid dive bomb.
He's going to go for it, isn't he?
He's going to get it.
He locks up. He takes a bit of the coup, which isn't great.
He's got the late touch wheels.
There's a bit of a tap, but it was never going to happen.
For Kuba. But he's still 1.8 from Jimmy.
Friedolf is half a second to RTG with 2.5 laps to go. This is going to be a hell of a race.
Save the ERS for the main straight.
Well, 50% for Finn and 35% for Matej. He's probably going to use this in a panic now. He needs to be smart with it because this is going to be crucial. Still 13 people in the chat, so thank you for sticking for the race. I hope it's been entertaining. It's been entertaining for us.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a spectacular debut for Tier 2. Great battles, very clean, to be fair. A lot cleaner than some of the races. Oh my god,
he's going to have him on the straight, yeah? It's inevitable, I think.
It will. He's got more ERS. Yeah, he's got way more ERS. Oh, he's going to pit.
What?
That's smart, I think. It's going to make it a lot more interesting for P2 even now.
Oh wow!
Gosh, the podium's up for anyone. Oh my
17 god! 17 laps on the hards must be crucial, but it's 2 laps
left.
I
think anyone can get a podium now.
Unless he's going for the fastest lap, I don't see.
He won't get the. He's not going to be able to get the podium position now. He's going to have to fight for it. In 2 laps, he's got to fight for it.
Jimmy, what a guy! He's jumped up in second now. Gooey into third, with Cuba just behind him. Oh no!
Oh, they touch.
RTG. He hasn't affected the standing so far, but that.
RTG's going to get third now,
That's
provisionally.
I don't like to see that. That's not very fair.
What happened?
I'm pretty sure RTG went for a bit of a dive there onto Gooey. That is really unlucky for Gooey.
And Cuba's got his penalty now too.
Oh,
And
Gooey's gone off!
No!
Gooey's off!
He pushed too hard, like you said, with front wing damage, unless he didn't have it.
Gooey is off!
That's gonna hurt.
Helps Funky into 5th, Cuba into 4th.
Freed off gets a 3-second time penalty. Don't think it matters though.
But oh my god, RTG's going on the inside. He's got it, he's going to hit the apex pretty nicely as well. He's into 2nd.
And Funky G will probably be getting the other P3 too. As long as he just keeps the place.
Yeah, 3-second penalty for Jimmy.
2 seconds between him. Well, 1.6, sorry.
Oh, wow. Friedolf, cannot discredit him a bit. He has raced his heart off today. RTG, it's a brilliant debut, but I really hope that what I saw wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Because it did look like it was a bit of a dive from the pit exit, which I feel really bad for Gooey, man. He's had a brilliant race.
He has.
He should definitely be at least on the top 3 steps. Cuba as well. Cuba's had a brilliant race
Funky
himself.
G's finally starting to gain, but Gooey will be... No, Cuba, sorry, will be...
Funky G has done... His strategy was great, actually. I questioned him pitting as early as he did, when he was already up as high as he was, but it's actually worked out brilliant for the 3rd step so far.
Yeah.
It does look like RTG's going to get away with the tyres. Yeah. We haven't shown much love to the bottom 5 at the moment, but there's just been so much battles between the top.
I think the bottom 5 is mainly disconnects too, and the rest has been like... We've seen Coleman, Jono and Eponimi a bit, but like, for example, McDusty's had a quiet race. Rick Ubia too. Yomir was at the top fighting for a slight bit, but then...
Funky's looking for an inevitable podium, yeah. It looks like it is going to be a BWT Racing Point
ERS.
1 and 2.
Well, they're just wasting their ERS at this point now.
Really gutted here for Jimmy Hunt. Really gutted. Really gooey. We're gonna have to think. We have to pick a driver a day, mate. You ready for that?
Yeah, I'm probably. I'd give it to either Friedolf or maybe from Joseph. His first half of the race was amazing.
Let's have a look at the position change. 12 position changes from Joseph. I'm thinking Kuba as well, you know, because Kuba's had a brilliant race.
Kuba has too. He's been there or thereabouts most of the time.
There's so many. I wonder if we'd be okay to leave this up for a vote and do a vote. I think that could be best because it's been...
It's way too close here.
I'm going to write their names down actually because we could definitely put them down.
Yeah, so we've got Friedolf.
To a vote. 2 seconds. Friedolf. Jimmy Hunt. Kuba.
Guy, Mr. Rados, or Joseph.
Joseph. I think we're going to have to do a vote for driver of the day because those 5 have had a brilliant race. Yomi is in 8th. I'm glad to see him in the top 10 at least. He hasn't had the best of races.
The winner of the first race, Friedolf.
Friedolf takes it across the line.
Just a brilliant race for him. And now let's see who gets the podium. Never mind, it's going to be Funky.
It's going to be Funky. Funky's already taken him. Jimmy's tyres were just too blown out.
Yeah.
Cuba, P5, I'm pretty sure.
I think Joseph might be able to get... Joseph will get P6.
Joseph's going to get Gui on P6. I think he is, yeah.
He will, yeah. That's P6 for him. Brilliant race for him. My driver of the day, personally.
I couldn't put a pin on it, mate. I think we're going to have to do a vote.
We do have to, yeah.
But that was brilliant. What a race. Yomi is still coming in round his final corner.
Should I bring in the podium?
Yeah, let's get him in. Him in.
First one was Friedolf. Friedolf.
The Everternity brings it round for 9th place. Formation with Rick. That's nice to see the Mercedes. although they were quite dominant in the qualification, being in the top 5, I haven't had the greatest races today. Pretty much like the Sakio Grand Prix himself in real life. But wow, what a race! Really enjoyed that. I tell you what, if that's going to show the standard of F2, then we've got a good little league going on, yeah.
Yeah.
Joseph has jumped the driver of the day for the game itself, so that obviously that is just based off of positions gained, which is nothing to discredit, but there's also a lot of factors that are going to go into it.
Well,
But yeah, I think a vote is going to be brilliant for that. I think that'll be good fun.
It will. It's 5 people up for it pretty much. Just bring in the drivers for the interviews.
And while you're doing that, I'll get all the race directory.
Yeah.
Wow, what a race.
Yeah. But Friedhoff in, he's got the invite. I'll do RTG now.
Here's all the pits.
Will you do the interviews or should I?
I'm happy to do them.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And the last one was Jimmy Han, right? Oh no, how do you spell?
No, it was
funky?
It's, I think that's an I. I'll just invite him through the game. I'm not sure if they've been briefed on that we do driver interviews, so we'll have to be careful with this. Let me just double check a second.
Have you invited? Oh, you're okay.
I haven't invited him. I'm just going to check that we are doing interviews.
You did say do invites.
Right, so it was iFunky view profile. Do you want me to read his name out for you? It's a capital I underscore funky dash G underscore I. The pole as well, pole driver. There he is, he's the race winner. Well done, mate. Finn, mate, you here? Hello? How's it going? Do you wanna... Have you got your settings to share your audio? If you just go into the party settings, it's the first thing. Yeah, allow your voice to be shared. Alright, great race, mate. Honest to God, that was a brilliant race to watch. At first, we thought when you pitted that it might not have come out as beneficial as it did, but with what happened at the front and how it played out, it really was perfect for you. You had the nicer tyres at the end. You had the breathing space. No penalties, if I'm right. You served it, mate. Honest, it's brilliant. What do you think? What do you think of the race and how it panned out?
It's fun again. Like, so I've basically taken a huge hiatus from like PS4 racing and all for like a year, basically. So it's really fun to return to this and.
Yeah, a win on your debut as well.
Quite exciting. It's
good, wasn't it? It was honestly, we was with it being a new tier, obviously, we was expecting a bit of inconsistency between the grids, and there obviously was here and there, but the top 10 was a brilliant race to watch. Is there anything you would have probably done better or changed at all throughout the race?
Well, from my personal point of view, like my only problem was lag, and I think that's from my side, so I need
Right.
to sort that out. But other than that, I actually liked how the race was held, and like no problems otherwise.
Yeah.
Thank you for like
It's all good.
organising all this. Like, it was quite great.
It's like you said. There's not much you would have changed. We would have picked a driver of the day, but we've got 5 names that we're so unsure on because of how well it went. So we're probably going to do a poll. So hopefully, wish you luck with that. But it was a great race, mate. So well done.
Yeah, thanks.
Right, if we should we move on now? So second place was RTG Massey. Is he? Have you got your mic on allowed to chat, mate? All right. So apart from you losing with Romania to Wales to me earlier, how did you feel about that race? Yeah, we was discussing that for quite a bit because the hards did seem like they took a while to jump onto. The grip just wasn't great. You had a great race, and I won't doubt that. But once you had came out the pits, once you had come out the pits, right? I was spectating you as you were coming out because you were quite close. Could you tell me what happens when you come out the pits? 'Cause I did see a bit of contact. I guess so, because it did look like, obviously when you come out the pits you do take the inside line naturally. That's how you're supposed to take it. You're not supposed to move across the braking zone. Well, I think you was quite lucky because no one was affected really. But Gooey did end up coming off, unfortunately, which I was very gutted for. Just after that, in the start of the second sector. But other than that, right, okay, that's good. Yeah, it was for the most part, it was brilliant battling throughout the grid. But yeah, well done, mate. That's second place. So that's not only does that put you both into first and second, I believe, in the standings for drivers, but you've also made a massive gap now for BWT Racing Point, which something to be proud of in the first race. Hopefully, I wish you the best of luck, mate. Right, well, we'll move on to Funky. How's it going, mate? How do you feel about that race? Yeah, we didn't notice, so you obviously handled it well. The same with Finn. When you had pitted early, was you the one that pitted quite late into the? No, that was Matty. Sorry. When you had pitted early, and then you went down to, I think it was 7th or 8th. We was questioning whether you was going to jump back up because you were obviously going to have the nicest tyres towards the end of the race, but you also had a lot of the midfield to get through. You managed to do it perfectly fine, to be fair, and you just about, well, not even just about, you overtook Jimmy in the last few laps. So yeah, you had a solid race as well. Is there anything you would have changed apart from the damage, obviously? Yeah, it was brilliant, mate. Fair play. I think we're pretty much done, yeah. Who was the pole sitter? If one of you would remind me, was it Finn? Oh, it's Mate. Yeah. So we've got an interview out of. Yeah. So we've got an interview out of the top 3 and the pole. Between the 3 of you, just out of curiosity, who would you put as driver of the day yourself? It was brilliant, mate. We've got. Well, we would usually pick it, but I think we're going to put it down to a vote in announcements later on today after the race. So it will be between. We've made a short list of 5 because that's how good the quality of the top was. We've got obviously you Finn, you Mate, you Funky, but we've also got Joseph, who managed to gap I think 13 places in the race, and we've also got Jimmy Hunt, who had a spectacular race. Unfortunate to finish 4th, but also fortunate to be in the top 5 at least and gain some good points for Ferrari, I believe. I think we're done here, so I think that's been a brilliant debut, brilliant standard show from the 3 of you and everyone else. To be fair, there's a few drop offs in the bottom of the grid. Unfortunate with connection problems as well for some people, like Brendan, which was a bit gutting for himself because he was even driving a decent midfield race. But other than that, I think anyone could have today. Is brilliant. Right, I think we're done, yeah. So thank you all for tuning in and chat as well. Thank you all for racing. See you later, you lot. Cheer up. So good. For everyone in the chat, thank you for tuning in. It's been a brilliant debut, much better than we probably expected and any of you probably did. Yeah, don't forget to tune in. We've got Thursday. Say again? Thursday we've got Tier 1 Bahrain, and if it's anything to be like that, I think we're in for a good watch. And yeah, love to see you all there on Thursday, and come here every week. Not just for crashes anymore, because you've seen the standard, so I want you all here and having a bit of fun. So yeah, that's been it from us, so we'll see you next time.